So for my presentation, I'll be discussing wildfire mitigation, which is something that is serious to me as I'm from Colorado Springs, which was hit pretty hard by wildfires several years ago. And then following that, I worked for a fire mitigation company in Woodland Park and did fire mitigation for a whole summer. So what is wildfire mitigation? According to the Colorado State Forest Service, wildfire mitigation is on-the-ground treatments of forested properties implemented to reduce the threat of wildfire. It's frequently done near subdivisions or other residential areas where widespread property damage could occur if a wildfire was to strike. And it's mainly centered around reducing the amount of fuel that would be available for a fire. This can include removing dead branches, removing dead trees, removing the lower branches on trees and ground litter, and also can include a number of other treatments. So why is it necessary? Well, more people than ever are living in areas that are in danger from wildfires. This map I have on the right shows the wild and urban interface in Colorado, which includes 6.6 million acres. As you can see on this map, it includes almost the entire Front Range of like Denver and Fort Collins and Colorado Springs. So that's a huge number of people, and thus the danger for wide destructive wildfires that could take out a number of homes is very high. On this next slide, you can see the increase in structures has resulted in similar massive increases in both the cost of firefighting as well as the property damage that has occurred from fires. This graph on the right, in the blue, you can see the increase in the number of people that have moved to the wild and urban interface, and then on the right you can see the number of homes that have burned. And as you can see, there's been like a pretty much linear increase in the number of people that have moved into areas prone to wildfires, but the number of homes that have burned down has increased dramatically between the 1990s and the 2000s. So what can be done to prevent this? Many agencies such as the United States Forest Service, Colorado State Forest Service, and other public and private agencies will do widespread fire mitigations on like state forest lands and national forest lands. These mainly include removing fuels, so removing dead trees and removing lower branches. This is done to slow down the spread of a fire and can also help reduce the chances of a surface fire from becoming like a large crown fire where the fire is up in the tops of the trees, and those fires spread a lot faster and a lot more severe for the ecosystem. They're also a lot harder to fight. But also, homeowners can take a lot of steps on a local level to reduce the likelihood of their home burning down in a fire, and can increase the chances that firefighters are able to save their homes by making it a lot more defensible. There's a number of steps that can be taken to do this, and these are shown on the chart on the right of the slide. But they mainly are centered around creating a large defensible space around your home, and also taking steps to make your home less ignitable to sparks. So in conclusion, wildfires are an ever-present danger that are just going to get worse as more people move into the wild and urban interface, and also as climate change will increase temperatures and most likely increase the number of fires that happen. Steps such as fire mitigation can be taken to offset the risk of fires and hopefully help prevent some of these large-scale destructive fires that we've seen in Colorado lately from taking place. Thanks.